Awesome viewers, RJ here.
Today, we're gonna take a look at the Z Fold 6 Special Edition SE. So, right off the bat, it does things that we want. It's a bigger front screen, which equals to a bigger inner screen. That's great. It has the camera, the 200 megapixel camera from the Ultra phones. That's great. That's it. Oh wait, hang on. It's lighter by like 3 grams. It's thinner, so that's good. Okay. So those are the main selling points. And yeah, that's pretty much it that makes it sellable. Okay. So here are a couple thoughts. Battery. So you have a bigger front screen, which means you have a bigger inner screen, which means that it's a bigger screen on both ends. And you have the same 4400 milliamp hour battery. So obviously battery life is not going to be as good. Unless it's not. Unless somehow software or something like that makes the battery better. I don't know. But something's got to give. And it seems like it's a great phone. It seems like it's the phone that people would want from a Z Fold series. So the first thing that comes in mind when thinking about a phone is using it. Actually be able to use the phone. With the same battery life, your usage is going to be less. Because common sense. That could be a good thing. So, let's just say, for example, if you're highly addicted to your phone, you're always going on websites and things like that, or always playing games or whatever the case scenario is, it's good to have a phone that dies quickly. So that means that you won't be using the phone as often because you're going to be charging it a lot. So that's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it could be from a financial aspect of you're paying $2,038, which is more or less $200 more than the regular Z Fold 6, and you're getting a worse battery life. Okay, it's kind of a tough pill to swallow, but all right. So there's that. And you don't have S Pen feature. Okay. That's neither here nor there, because a lot of people will say, well, I don't really use the S Pen at all. Alright, great. So I'll give you that and then say, okay, that's fine. Then that means that the Z Fold 6 will make sense. Because honestly, when I had the Fold 3, I don't use the S Pen as often. Like, I use it sometimes for scrolling through stuff or playing Fruit Ninja. But hey, that's kind of my use case. But hey, if for those people that don't even use the pen at all, this makes perfect sense because this is a trade-off. So you're trading off the S Pen function for a bigger camera and an overall bigger phone, which is nice. So I like the catch-up aspect of the Z Fold because it means whatever particular feature that you like from the competitors, the Z Fold phone will eventually catch up, hopefully. So knowing the fact that the Z Fold is widely available and they will catch up sooner or later, that's a pretty good thought. Oh, you don't really have periscope zoom. That's not there. So whether or not that's valuable to you, I don't know. Same charging speeds. Okay. So expect the phone to die quicker. Expect it to charge just as slow. Okay. Alright, cool. So, honestly, a lot of what I'm saying sounds negative. But it's really not. Because here's the thing. People will buy it. So, whether or not it's negative, it's still good news. Because here's the thing. They're actually doing what people want. And that's actually a really big deal. Because that means at some point, voting with your wallet matters. And that's exactly what we want to be. Like, we want to be able to vote with our wallets and make sure that things happen. This way, we can get the product that we want eventually with whatever the demand is. So that's good. So overall, I honestly think this is a step in the right direction. This is where you want to be at. And I'm very happy that this happens. Because this means that hopefully, with a wing and a prayer, hopefully, the Z Fold 7 will actually be the special edition that's just widely available. Which is pretty good. If that is the case. It's pretty good. So, that's what we're hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Whether or not that's true, only time will tell. So there's that. And the thing with the thin is what I wanted to talk about next. It's because, yeah, that's great that it's 4.9 millimeters thin. Personally, I rather have it thick so that I can have bigger battery and better thermals. Because I guess I'm in a small minority here, but I would like to play video games on my phone. And I would like to plug my phone up to the TV to play games. And I would like the fact that the phone won't just crap out and overheat when I do that. Because with photables, that's what I'm seeing right now. Is that it just kinda, sorta, but really just overheat and throttle and crap out, and I can't game for as long as I would have liked. So that's where I'm currently at right now in terms of the thinness. So the thinness and the lightness, that's great. Make the fold phone more like a regular phone, that's great. Like, all of this is great, but it's just what are we doing here is what I'm thinking about. What am I doing when it comes to foldables? Just because the fact that it folds and I get a big screen experience is great. But if I can't do it for a long time, what am I doing here? Because I'm going to be honest, I would like to game for at least more than an hour before phone craps out and overheat. I would like to do that. Just basic common sense or basic physics telling me that a phone that's thinner and lighter and has a chip that's fast equals easily overheating. So how does that get solved? I don't know. So hopefully that's something that will be solved in the near future. That's what I'm hoping for. But for the rest of us that don't play games on your phone, this is great. Like, this is really great. Because this way, you have what you want. I don't have what I want. So, but that's me. And I know that I'm in a small minority. But overall, joking aside and all of the negativity stuff from the beginning, to be completely serious, I very much like this move. This is a great step forward overall. Like, overall big picture, this is a great step forward, because this means that people are actually going to get what they want. And this means that they're feeling the competition, because we all know, and I mean, the people that click on my videos, we all know that the OnePlus Open 2, it's going to be a big one. Like, we know that. And then, let's face it, no matter how you look at it, even though the Pixel Fold 2 or Pixel Pro 9 Fold something, 9 Pro Fold, or whatever they want to call it, that really longer name, no matter how you look at it, like, that phone is serious competition. Because here's the thing. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold is a regular person's foldable phone, if you really think about it. Okay. Google Pixel, very popular. Very popular. A lot of people know what it is. Like, when they hold up their phone and it just looks like a certain way, you can tell that they're using a Pixel phone. You can tell that. Okay. So, lots of commercials and things like that. Okay. So, it's pretty much more or less a regular person's phone. So when they have a fold that's essentially a normal Pixel phone that opens, that's a really big deal, because that means for those regular people that happens to be in the upper tier of spending, or you know, the phone guy or girl is good enough to ease them into the higher tier phone for more money, more commissions, things like that. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold is serious competition. And that's what I'm thinking about. And I'm thinking they're feeling that more than anything. Because the Xiaomi's and the Vivos and the Oppos and the Techno of the world. Yeah, the rest of the world, yeah. But in the US of A, well, you got Samsung, Google, Apple, and OnePlus barely. So, I'm pretty sure they're feeling it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. And I honestly think that's great. The more competition, the better. Like, in the ideal world, we would want all of those companies from overseas to come to the US and compete. So this way, Sammy-san here is gonna have to step it up a lot more than what they currently have. But that's not the case, so that's fine. And Apple is in their own little world. So there's that. Yeah, I really think Apple is probably like a blue ocean. But I'll talk more about that in another video eventually. So that's pretty much it. Those are my two cents, my thoughts. Let me know if you like what you hear or not. Comment down below. First time watching the video, you're new. Hey, welcome. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, thumbs up, comment, bell for more content. You guys stay awesome.